Dora Zdunić, our teachers Magda Maver and Željka Polan, and our National UNESCO ASP Net Coordinator Snježana Šincek. We are going to present the World Cultural Heritage of Bosnia and Herzegovina. First, we would like to tell you about our country as well, Croatia. Croatia is a country located in the southeastern Europe, culturally belonging to the Central Europe, while also belonging to the Mediterranean. Wilhelmina and I are from its capital, Zagreb, which is a typical medieval city. Even though Zagreb itself is not on the World Cultural Heritage list, we have many intangible goods such as lace making, traditional manufacturing of wooden toys, and gingerbread craft, usually heart-shaped like these, and named blister art. Wilhelmina and I come from school. We come from 4th grammar school or 4th gymnasium. We are 4th year students, and our school is a UNESCO ASP school.
We are 4th year students at school for construction, geodesy, and architecture. The city we come from is Split, whose city core is the Diocletian Palace. The palace was inscribed on the UNESCO Cultural Heritage List in 1979.
The foundation stone of the palace was laid in the 3rd century. It was made mostly from limestone. The palace has a rectangular ground plan, which is typical for the ancient Roman cities. On the slide, you can see the palace and the main square, the backstep.
So Croatia has many sites inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List. However, we will present about two just to give you a little glance at our country. Here you can see one of our biggest treasures, the Plitvice Lakes National Park, which is a complex of 16 bigger and smaller lakes, creating beautiful waterfalls. Next, the old city of Dubrovnik, or the Pearl of the Adriatic. It is the most visited and most famous city in Croatia, and it is also very famous for being one of the main film locations for the show Game of Thrones.
Let us present our main topic, the UNESCO Cultural Heritage Sites of Bosnia and Herzegovina. As you can see on the map, the country is located in the southeastern part of Europe, on the Balkan Peninsula. We decided to visit its cultural heritage sites, so our 3 colleagues came from Zagreb to Split, where we all met for the first time, and then we hit the road to a beautiful city named Mostar.
In Bosnia and Herzegovina, there are 3 cultural and one natural site. So first off, there is the Mehmet Pasha Sokolović Bridge in Visegrad, located in the east of Bosnia and Herzegovina on the river Drina. It was built in the 16th century by the architect Mimar Koca Sinan under the orders of the Grand Vizier Pasha Sokolović, hence the name. It is a masterpiece of Ottoman monumental architecture, and the bridge was the main topic of the novel Nadrini Ćuprija, written by Nobel Prize laureate Ivo Andrić, and the bridge was inscribed onto the list in 2007. The next locality I will talk about is in the city of Mostar, the Old Mostar Bridge. It is located on the river Neretva, and it was built in the 16th century by architect Mimar Hayruddin under Suleiman the Magnificent. According to a legend, Mimar Hayruddin escaped after building the bridge because he thought it would collapse and he would be killed. So he has never seen the bridge he has built. Also, a fun fact is that the bridge was built using egg yolk as binder, so there is no concrete connecting the 2 banks. And some other localities in Mostar are the Kriva Ćuprija Bridge, or the Krug Bridge. It was built in the 16th century and it served as a gathering place for the locals. Next, the Halebja Tower, which is one of the 2 defensive towers on the Old Mostar Bridge, the other one being the Tara Tower. It was built in the 17th century and it provided a clear view of all incoming threats. Next is the Old Bazaar or kuyumculuk, which is the Turkish word for goldsmith. It is the main market street in Mostar, and it is filled with beautiful traditional Bosnian stores and restaurants. And finally, the Gorski Mehmet Pasha Mosque. It was built in the 17th century, and it represents a symbol of Ottoman influence and power in the area. And it today it holds an educational purpose as a school or madrasa, and a religious purpose as a mosque for the Islamic community.
So the third site inscribed on the UNESCO World Cultural Heritage List are stečci, or medieval tombstone graveyards. These cemeteries, which date from 12th to 16th centuries, are laid out in rows, as was the common custom in medieval Europe. Stečci are mostly built from limestone, and they feature a wide range of decorative motifs and inscriptions, which represent iconographic continuities within medieval Europe, as well as locally distinctive traditions. This transnational property combines 28 sites located in Bosnia and Herzegovina, as you can see on the map, Western Serbia, Northern Montenegro, and Croatia. During our trip, we decided to visit the public institution of Radim for ourselves. And then we have one described on the UNESCO World Cultural Heritage List, ancient and primeval beech forests and other regions of Europe. There are 94 components in almost 18 countries, and they represent a valuable population of old trees, which are an example of undisturbed and here in the picture you can see the forest reservation in Bosnia and Herzegovina.
There are many important natural and cultural heritage in the country that are on the list. I've chosen to show you just a few. The first one is Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, a unique symbol of multicultural.
Sevdah is a type of traditional folk song, usually conveying strong emotion. It is a perfect mixture of Oriental and Slavic culture. It's on a file spending zero treatment list.
Jumping off of all is a traditional competition held every year in midsummer, usually at the end of the month. There is a big wish of Bosnia and Herzegovina to preserve this tradition on the UNESCO Cultural Heritage List of intangible properties.
Very much for your attention. On to the second part of our presentation, in which we wanted for you to discover more about the cultural heritage of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Therefore, by producing, editing, and thinking of this second part of our presentation, we wanted to raise awareness with digital tools. You're going to see.
lovers belong only to one another. Knowing their presence than my grave. In death, the and in only now I took the of life, virtue, punishment. Poison, restlessness in my soul. With nights, weeks. I now know that warriors outlive their soul. Outlives its star. Hoarding kisses and kisses bring no happiness. Love is cruel. I have filled the soil and are the bones, and I could kiss in 17 different. Trust me, even in my death, I remain true to myself. I kiss and bite the soil and the stones within.